coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Let's go 2025. Let's get it. Let's do it. You understand me? Tell a friend to tell a friend. I know a lot of people say that, but we got to do it for real. You understand me? We got 104,000 subscribers. Each one of y'all, I challenge you today to go get another subscriber. And we had 208. We on the road to 200K. Let's go. Let's get it. We can get it like that if everybody get active, man. Get active, man. Match my energy. Let's go, TBP Nation. Stand up. We got to come up in 2025. We got to get this message out here. Young people are throwing their life away every day. You understand? The life you save may be somebody you love. Get them to come over here, get this positive energy, get this message. You understand? And they may save themselves from a life of misery. You understand? Let's go. Let's get it. TBP Nation, stand up. We out here. Make sure you go follow me on Facebook too. I want to push this message over there. We need 10,000 followers over there. We should be able to get that in a day. Let's get it. Let's go, man. Banky Pound for Pound on Facebook and all other platforms. Let's get it. Oh, man, today I got a story for y'all. I got one for you today. I think this is brilliant. Brilliant, calculating, cunning, methodical. It's just a crazy story. And I didn't understand it until later on. I understood it when I read a book that somebody gave me one time. I was in the hole somewhere. And I said, that's where he got that from. But I remember this dude, man, and he was beefing with a building sergeant. He did not like the building sergeant. The building sergeant, to be frank, he was a boot-licking Uncle Tom, Jeffro Bodine, Sucker Bill, tap dancing CO. The kind that you hate. You know, the kind that come to work that ain't got nothing going for him in the real world. So when he come in here, he's somebody. He can control you. He can take his anger out on you. He can take all of his failures in life out on you, because in the penitentiary, when you a convict, when you an inmate, you ain't nothing but the bottom of the barrel. Everybody poop on you. You understand? From the COs to the sergeants, the lieutenants, the captains, the majors, the wardens, the secretaries. If you work in the DOC, the Department of Corrections, and you got any job title there, you are automatically superior to all of the people that's locked up. You understand? So whatever they say goes, however they choose to carry it, however they want to have an attitude with you, you can't win. Whatever they say is going to be law. You know what I'm saying? Working for the Department of Corrections is probably the only job that I know of, or that I can think of off the top of my head, where you actually go to work, and if you're not the boss on your job, if you're the lowest person at your job, you're the boss of somebody. That's the only job that I know like that. You understand me? When you go to work at McDonald's, or you go to work at Burger King, or you go to work at a grocery store, and you just got the job and you just got hired, when you go there, you're a trainee. You don't tell nobody what to do. You take orders. You take instructions. You know what I'm saying? Do what you told. Not so for a correctional officer. They come straight in the job telling other people what to do. You know what I'm saying? Being the boss over other people. You understand that? Ain't that crazy? Yeah, a little food for thought for you. Only job I know, you go straight in and you the boss. You know, and they take advantage of that, because a lot of them not used to being a boss. So when you start getting this rank, this sergeant, lieutenant, captains, majors, all that, you really get to feeling yourself. They get to feeling themselves. Now, if your character is already flawed, if you already a bad person, then it's gonna even be worse for the people that's under you. And this was what one of these sergeants was into. That was his MO, to ride people, to write charges, because he wanted more rank. And the more charges you write, the more harder you are on inmates and convicts, the more they praise you, the more that they reward you, the more that they, you know what I'm saying, promote you, because that's what they want. They want to keep us subservient to them. They want to keep us feeling like we, less than human or less than. And they like people like that, unfortunately. So he was one of those dudes, just a bootlicker. You know what I'm saying? A straight up bootlicker. Um, so he would have his little picks, you know what I'm saying, of who he would just jab at every day, every day. And I think he picked the ones that would, say something back to him, or that would ignore him, or, them the ones that they keep on trying to egg at it, egg at. And you can't win, because he could talk any way he want to talk to you. He could lie on you, all of that. You can't win. So it's best to just, try to avoid those type of situations. But sometimes it be hard to avoid, because they you know what I'm saying, it's annoying, man. You already, in the position you in, you ain't got no time for nobody to be playing with you every day. And this is what dude was going through with him, right? But the dude had been down for a minute. At this time, longer than me, he probably had been down at this time about, double digits, 15, 16, 17, 18 years or something like that. So the sergeant is down on him every day, writing him bogus charges, threatening to lock him up, all of this, just picking at him. And dude done told him, leave him alone. Now, everybody think that dude gonna end up, you know, doing something to him, which would have really hurt him, you know what I'm saying, in the long run. But it looked like that's the way it was going. He didn't even told him a couple times, what, you threatening me? That's their famous line. Like you see these police out here when they beating somebody down to the ground, 3, 4 of them on them, and they tell them, stop resisting, stop. Man, ain't nobody resisting you. What are you talking about? So that's what they'll do. They'll egg at you when you say something slick, and get back on them. Then, oh, you threatening me? You know what I'm saying? That's the little, yeah, I'll lock you up. I'll cross you up. I'll get you shipped up off. That's that little warning sign they give you, is you threatening me. Nah, you just annoying me, and I'm letting you know, leave me alone. So he kept egging at him. He kept egging at him, man. And everybody thought that he was going to get him. And then one day, man, we on lock, right? We had been on lock for the annual lockdown, so they come around and feed us, you know what I'm saying, because we can't come out. They had already shook us down, went through us and everything, but we on the wait to come out. So, hey, he come, he on ship. He come walking around, just making a round while we all locked down. Dudes irritated, frustrated, we locked down. He come around and he looking all up in cells, look to see what he can say. Hey, yeah, move that out of the way. Turn that TV down. That's too loud. All this, put your headphone. He just a bootlicker. So he get the old boy cell that he don't like, right? And he stopped at that immediately. So he looking up in there, and old boy got his curtain up on his bunk. So he said, hey, bam, 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 bam. Hey, take the curtain down, man. Take the curtain down. You know you don't supposed to have the curtain up. He act like he don't hear him. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, take the curtain down. I ain't gonna tell you no more. You know what I'm saying? Dude get up off his bunk, come from behind the curtain, walk up to the door. His cell is still on the bunk. He walk up to the door. He said, what you banging on the door like that for, man? He said, you don't tell me what to do. You ain't got no business having that curtain up. You gonna get a charge today, for having that curtain up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Run his mouth, right? So dude started laughing at him. So he said, oh, you think it's funny? You think it's funny? Man, he reached in his pocket and pull out a picture. And he looking at the picture. And he looking at him, and he laughed and he laughed. He said, what's so funny? Yeah, you think it's funny? Yeah, I'm writing you up today. You keep playing with me. You going up out here. So boom, he pulled his little lighter out and turned the picture around and show him the picture. And man, we can't see this. We find this out later on. So he said, hey, what the F? What the fuck? Bang, bang, start hitting the door. And dude take and light the picture on fire, right? He light the picture on fire, and the picture is burning. It's a Polaroid. So the picture burning and everything, he's shaking it, and then dude is hitting the door, and he grabbed the radio. He said, over cell 132, over cell 132. and dude throw the joint in the toilet and flush it. He runs in the cell, jumps on him, and start whooping him. Bang, bang, bang. Right? He don't even fight back. He letting them whoop him. He letting the CO whoop him. Sally don't move, don't do nothing. He letting the CO whoop him. The lady in the booth done called the 1033 or whatever, I guess because she could hear the commotion. So all the COs come running in there. They run upstairs. They get up in there. They all piling in the room. Everybody on the door like this. They all piling in the room and everything. They pulling him out there. He hollering, I kill him. I kill that mother. I kill him. And he hollering. They pulling him there to restrain him. They take him out. They get through the back. They get dude out. They bring dude out. Dude all bleeding and everything. He done jumped on him. He done been hitting the man with the radio, all this. So they done pulled him out. They cuff him up. They take him all out. So we all up in this joint like, man, what in this cheesy? You know, we dumbfounded. We don't know what's going on. It's crazy. It's like, boom. He just opened the door, went in there by himself. He wrong for that. You don't supposed to open the door till you get back up. You don't supposed to, we on lock. You don't supposed to go in, let alone go in there and start fighting. You know what I'm saying? He could have got jumped. He could have got killed. Dude could have had that Bethlehem. Both of the sellers could have jumped him. It could have been a plot, anything. So he out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? He definitely out of procedure, right? So we don't know what's going on. The whole pod just chattering and talking and, man, what's happening, man? What's going on down there? Oh, it's on up in here. It's on. Boom, boom, boom. Dude's kicking the door. Dude's going crazy. Dude's hollering at his celly, asking his celly, what's up? What's up, man? What's up with dude, man? What's up, man? What's going on, man? What happened up in there? He was like, man, I'll tell you, I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know, man. I'll let you all right? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. This crazy, though. This crazy. So, boom. Next thing you know, the next day, they done took him up out of there. The next day, everybody's still trying to find out what's going on. So the next day, they let the compound off lock because the lockdown over, right? We don't come out. They don't let us out. We can't come out. We like, what's going on? They said, man, y'all still on lock, man, till further notice. We like, what? They had already came back to do sale, packed all this stuff up. They went in there, they shook the whole sale down. They tore the whole sale up, all types of stuff, right? You know, I'm telling you, they in there for a minute. They go through everything with a fine-tooth comb that we had already been shook down, man. You understand? So dude sitting out there for hours with the handcuffs on to sell it. Sitting in front of that and bought him a chair like, look, yeah, it's going to be a while. You need a Snickers? You know what I'm saying? So they got him there and they going through everything in dude's cell. So we still don't know what's going on. So the next day, when they go to let us out or let the compound out, they don't let us out. They tell us we on lockdown further notice because we banging on the door, we kicking everybody trying to go, why we ain't getting out? Why we ain't getting out? So boom, they come in there about 10 deep, probably like a couple of hours later, go back up the old boy's cell and lock his celly up. He like, you can hear like, what I do? What I'm getting locked up for? I ain't got nothing. What I do? They lock his celly up, right? So now the whole cell empty, right? They done put a little script across cell like, don't let nobody else in there. So it ain't like they gonna, you know, move somebody in the block and they go in that cell. Usually when somebody leave out the cell, somebody else coming in there. They done blocked the cell off. So we like, what's up? You don't see that unless somebody dead. We know ain't nobody dead. You know what I'm saying? Or we don't think, because dude left out there, he was alive. You know what I'm saying? So they come get him, they lock him up. So now we really don't know what's going on. Man, these people keep us locked down for like 5 days, right? They don't let nobody out to use the phone. They came on the third day, let us take a shower, put us back in the cell. You know, one at a time. It ain't like they open the block up, let dudes come out, take a shower. They did it like we was still on lockdown. Whole population out, right? So they let us take a shower, but they wouldn't let us use the phone. Dudes like, man, we gotta use the phone. They ain't let nobody use the phone, right? We still don't know what's going on. But you always get that one. You always get that one because they ain't got no loyalty. You get one CO. We wait for the good ship to come on. Then the CO, we asking them what's going on. This CO cool. He'll tell stuff right here. He like running his mouth. But really he be doing it because he don't want nobody to be down on him. He really scary. So he try to be cool with the convicts and inmates because he don't want nobody to do nothing to him while he in that block. He a scary dude. So dudes is asking him what's going on. Man, listen. You can't make this crazy stuff up. When we find out what's going on, you know old Sergeant been picking with him, been bothering him, been egging at him, right? So he done got somebody on the street, whoever it may be. He done got somebody out on the street to find out where old boy from, where he live at, his address and everything, right? He done got that person to go to the sergeant's house and wait outside and catch his wife coming outside the house and take a picture of him. And he done got the picture, right? So now he got a picture of the sergeant's wife at his house, in front of his house. So when that sergeant had came around that day, egging at him like he had been doing for a minute, he was laughing and the sergeant was getting irritated, like telling him, I'm gonna lock you up, woo woo woo. And he showed him a picture of his wife, and he had wrote on the Polaroid, die B. I-C. He said he had die, be, or dead. You know what I'm saying? And showed it to him. And that's what made him go off. And then he lit it on fire and started burning it up. And he flushed it down the toilet before the sergeant could get the door in and come get the picture. That's why the sergeant ran in and started whooping him. You know what I'm saying? Because he lost his mind. He lost his ever-loving mind, which being the bootlicking Uncle Tom that he was in ears, that still was understandable. Because now he like, what in the... He know dude know where he live at. He know his wife. And he got a picture. And he's saying on the picture, she a dead bee. And he went crazy. He lost his mind. So he running there and started whooping the dude. He hitting the dude with the walkie-talkie and everything. So, with that being said, though, still, that he out of pocket. He morally, he may be correct. Job-wise, he out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out, he got fired. He got fired for that. He got fired for that. He telling them what happened. I believe they believe him, but at the same time, there ain't no proof. He flushed it down the toilet. It's gone. Where is that? That's just his word of mouth. Dude back there, over there in medical, locked up in the medical seg, and telling them that dude just ran in there and jumped on him because he was arguing with him. He ain't had no picture. He don't know nothing about no picture. He don't know what he talking about. He done made this up. He just ran in here and started hitting me with the walkie-talkie, and I just covered up. I never assaulted him. I never fought back or nothing. He been messing with me for a long time. They don't know who to believe. They believe him, but it ain't no proof. It ain't no proof. This what I say is ingenious. That's a brilliant. He get fired and he got a lawsuit, right? They keep him in medical for a minute till he get well, and they ship him off the compound immediately. They lock the celly up, and they interrogating the celly, asking him what happened, what he know. The celly corroborate his story. Man, they was just arguing. He was telling them take the curtain down or whatever. He said, man, I'm going to take it down. Woo, woo, woo. He said, woo, woo. And then he busted the door, came in there and jumped on him. Man, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. So this is what's going on. So when the CO tell us, he said, man, yeah, man, I think Sarge getting fired, man. Yeah, he said dude had a picture of him, his wife, and all of this and all of that, man. But the dude back there saying he don't know nothing about no picture. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. Dude, people calling up here, they got internal affairs coming in, looking at the stuff, and yeah, I think Sarge in trouble, man. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo woo. You know what I'm saying? And he picking like he got a wire on or something. He said, man, you think dude had a picture of something of his wife or something for real? He like, man, and dude's like, man, I don't know. We don't know. We getting the information from you. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. It was a crazy plot. He set that up. I don't know at the time, I didn't know where he would even come up with something like that. Cause it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So boom. He gets shipped. Everybody say he had a lawsuit. I don't really know what happened with the lawsuit or whatever, because once dude go off the compound with you, unless you run into him again or something like that, you don't really know You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that information gonna stay tight. Everybody going, oh, well, he on the other man. We don't know all of that. But we do know dude got fired. Sergeant got gone. He got gone immediately. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even see him no more. He was gone. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? Now you had some of the COs coming back that still be talking. They say, man, dude was, you know, he was shook up. He was scared. They said, man, he had moved his family out to a hotel for a while. He didn't know what to do. He fired. Now he ain't got no job. He done moved his family out in the hotel because he thinking somebody coming to his house to do something, saying he trying to sell his house. He want to move because he don't know what's going on, because he know that somebody know where he live at, and somebody came over there, actually came over there in enough time to watch them and take a picture, you know, without being seen. So he shook. Mentally, he shook. Now, he messed up too because he done messed his job up. Probably his retirement, or whatever you call that, the pension. Oh, he just effed all the way around the boat. Now, y'all might call me heartless or cold-blooded or whatever, but good for you. Because you good for you, because you came in there messing with people all the time, and you thought you was untouchable. You thought you could do what you want to do and screw people over and go home and laugh and joke about it. But now, yeah, he was going through it. You know what I'm saying? But I just remember when that situation happened, man, it was crazy. And then we found out the why, where everybody like, well, why y'all had to stay on lock? We had to stay on lock because they really believed the sergeant, but it won't no proof. So that's why they had to get rid of. They didn't want nobody in our block to come out because they didn't want us to get on the phone thinking the dude might have told one of us to call whoever took the picture and say, go get his wife. So they didn't want us to get on the telephone. They didn't want us to use the phone, man. And they didn't let him use the phone when he was in SAG. They didn't let his seller use the phone. So they cut us off on phone communication just in case the Sarge was telling the truth and somebody was going to alert somebody that, hey, he came in here, jumped on him, go get his peoples. Is this not good? This a movie type plot, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I just remember that stuff just blew my mind, man. That I didn't even know dudes was, you know what I'm saying, thinking on that type of level. You know what I'm saying? On that type of level. But lo and behold, years later, it was years later. I'm in the hole. I can't remember for what. God knows. I've been in there so many times. But I get a book to read one time. And if I ain't mistaken, I think the book is called The Hot House. It was about a prison, Leavenworth Prison, I believe. And somebody wrote the book. There was a former inmate in there, wrote the book. And in a part of the book I'm reading about this Italian mob boss that was in the feds and had a CO that just kept messing with him and kept messing with him. And he goes in the visiting room to get a visit all the time. And the CO always worked over there and always was messing with him and always jabbing at him. And this was an old, like, mob dude. Former mob dude. But so, you know, you get these COs, they think they got control over you now. They like that because this was a powerful man at one time. So he just keep jabbing because he could. That's what they do. They take advantage of you, man. Please believe it. They be, man, they some dirt balls, man. So he messed with them all the time. So they said that his son came to see him one day. And he said when the visit was over, his son goes in his shirt and hands him something. He grabs it and puts it in his shirt real fast. But they say he purposely did it in eyesight of the CO that always mess with him, that don't like him. So when he go back there to get shook down, the CO is waiting on him and he like, yeah, I seen you. You got something, D. He said, I ain't got nothing. He said, you do. I got you now. So he said, take off your clothes, So he take off his clothes and he starts searching and he finds a little picture and he grabs, he said, yeah, I knew you had something. And he look at the picture, and when he look at the picture, is a picture of his wife and his daughter getting in the car in front of his house. And they say the mob boss looked at him and said, it's that easy. It's that easy. They say that in the book, it says that the CO balled the picture up, put it in his shirt, told him to get dressed, and told him he'll never mess with him again. And then a week later, he quit. You know what I'm saying? So once I read that book and I remember that situation that happened, it's too similar to for him. By him being locked up longer than I was, I say he must have read that book. And he took that plot and executed it on a CO, on a sergeant, our sergeant. You know what I'm saying? Brilliant. He took it and executed it on somebody from what he got from a book. Man, I said, oh my goodness. And I don't know, man. I started when I got out the hole, I was telling myself and everything. Look, man, woo. Look, man, look, I was on what's the name one time, and look, read this book, right? And it was just crazy to me. It just was mind-boggling to me. You know what I'm saying? That somebody could take that concept and use it to their benefit, because I think it benefited him. You know what I'm saying? He got off the compound. I think, he had a lawsuit. He definitely had a lawsuit. And his main thing, I guess, was, his main thing was to get the lawsuit or to get out of prison, but to get away from old dude, because dude was his nemesis, and he got dude fired. And he put some misery in dude's life, like dude was putting misery in his life. You understand? So he won either way you look at it. You know what I'm saying? But I never ran into him again. If I would have, I swear to goodness I would have. Man, didn't you get that from that book, man, that 11-word book? But he did it. He did it, and he pulled it off. He did it, and he pulled it off, man, and it was crazy, and I remember that joint, and it was a wild situation, man, and yeah, it ain't give me no ideas or nothing, but I just thought it was cool, man. It was brilliant. And as far as the sergeant, I mean, good riddance, man. I hope you still miss him. He got you with a book. He got you with a book, champ. Go read the 11-word book, man. So anyway, yeah, man, I just thought that was a crazy story, man. Y'all, man, what y'all think, man? You ever heard anything like that, man? You ever seen anything like that? And what you think, man? Was it great execution, man? Did he, hey, did he deserve it? Whatever you think. Talk to me in the comments. I talk back. In the meantime, in between time, man, y'all be safe. Be smart, make good decisions, man. We out here, man. Hey, we the best thing going, man. You understand me? You better tell somebody to come over here and get with this. If you like it, they might love it. You understand? If you dug it, they might dig it. Salute, man. We out here, man. Y'all duck. Hey. Them hooks, man. And don't be taking advantage of people. You never know where they might get inspiration from. And come back and get y'all.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.